Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is it. I'm going to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for anyone who celebrates Christmas, and for anyone who doesn't, I wish that you enjoy the holiday, the time of the year, the lights, and maybe a bit of a break from work. Hopefully. Remember, not everyone gets time off. Some people are working Christmas Day as well. Yep. This channel, another year, another Christmas. It's unbelievable. I don't know, I can't believe I started it maybe 7 years ago. I've been here at the garage 20 years, but I started it maybe 7 years ago filming, and my God, the years have flown, guys. Really, they've flown. So yes, I really wish everyone a nice break, a nice, to enjoy this time of the year. I really mean that. I've got some interesting things to do today. I've not got long. I've got 2 or 3 hours max. I can't remember where I lie on the lexmoto at this stage, if I'm being honest. I'm not sure. I'm just taking that as it comes. And over here, this is interesting, right? Remember last week I realised I put the original airbox back on, and then I realised that the carb jetting just isn't right. So it's not right for that airbox. And then of course I can mess around with jetting, it's not a huge issue. I'm going to spend a bit more time and switch the whole carb to a new one. Probably doesn't hurt, having the new carb on. I've also got this a set of revolves with a brace, because it'll just suit the bike. It'll become a scrambler look a bit more. And under here, that's a black fuel tank. Not for this bike, it's not the right shape or style, I don't think. I'm not sure actually, so I don't know if it will fit or work, but I have a satin black tank under there, brand new one, in case the rest comes together. If the rest comes together, then that's what I'll be doing. I'll be attempting to put that tank on. My first port of call today, it's very cold. It's very cold. I think it's the 22nd of December today. Very cold. But my first thing is to swap the carb over. Fine. That carb is on. Let's see if it holds fuel first. Normally, I've just done all this work. Sometimes it doesn't hold fuel where the float has come off set. I should have really took the bottom off that off and had a look at that carb and just checked everything was nipped up. Silly that I didn't. I forgot, if I'm being honest. But let's see if it holds fuel. Let's see how easy it fires up. I'm really hoping it just fires up easy. What time are we now? It's 10 o'clock on a Sunday. It should be fine. I'll just let it idle for a minute or two. The Sunday before Christmas. Everyone wants to hear my bikes. Sunday before Christmas. Let's see if it holds fuel. So keep an eye down there. You'll see fuel spill or not. And then, of course, let's get the key and turn it over. If it starts and appears to idle and stuff, once I've adjusted it all properly, then I think I'll go to the tank next before the handlebars. Although a part of me likes this orange. A part of me is now debating whether that's a good idea or not. Also, look at this. This is a good carb. It's a good CG carb, but it's jetted for this filter, so I put the filter back on. I'm going to put that on the shelf as a 1. That can become my new testing carb. Any bike I'm not sure about, chuck that on as a testing carb, and then I'll know that it just needs a new carb. And these carbs are so cheap. I bought 2 anyway this week, just to make sure I had a backup. Right, what am I doing? I'm switching on the fuel, and then I'm turning it on. Right, fuel on. I think I'm lowish on fuel. I'm going to go to reserve. We don't appear to be spilling. Choke on. Let's hope we just fire up. It should be chug, but it may not. full choke on at this stage. I've noticed the exhaust sounds so much better with a good carb and a good airbox. It just makes a huge difference. That little carb's great and so nippy, but this bike just don't need it. It really don't. I think it's going to look great with that handlebar. I'm not sure it even needs the new fuel tank. I'm going to pull the fuel tank out and kind of compare it, but I'm not sure it even really needs it. What I do need to do though is get this warm and test it. The whole point of changing carbs is so that we're not messing around with starting procedures. So this does like full choke. It's very cold today. It's been sitting all week, but in a minute I should be able to take that off and it'd be okay. Some bikes do just like a bit longer to warm up. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the spark plug in a minute. In fact, I'm going to do that now because it might have been running so rich it might be black. Let me do that now. I just nipped it loose. Let me grab it. Black, black, black. Look at that. Wow. Can you see it? That's crazy. What is this? CR7E. I'm sure I put a new one in. I'm sure. Oh, I've got a new. I'm sure I put a new one in. I'm going to put a new one in. I need to go back through all of my own videos. Because I've been doing 3 projects at once, I'm lost as to what I've done on what. I mean, I normally drop oil on all of them. I'd be surprised if I haven't on this, but I just need to go back through my footage now and check. Because I'm lost. I'm sure. I think I bought a new spark plug for this and then pull it in one of them to get them running. I think that's what I've done. So I lost my new spark plug to one of them projects. So I'll get a new one. So let's take the choke off. Let's choke off. Yes. Is there a touch of? No, that's fine. Something's bugging me. Choke back on. This is it. I'm leaving it 2 more minutes from now. We're at 3 minutes 48. If it then doesn't go to being okay off choke, that carb needs to come off. There's something not right. It could be that the main jet has fallen out. or isn't seated right. It could be something else. I mean, it should be fine because it's fine now with the choke on. But yeah, something's not sitting right. But I'll give it 2 more minutes and we'll see. I mean, again, some bikes take a bit longer to warm up, especially in this. It's 4 degrees right now, and it's been sitting all week. So it would be quite normal. But ultimately, you do need to be able to take the choke off and ride a bike. That's normal. Sometimes that's your telltale sign there, what just happened, that it doesn't need the choke.